Yeah, start restreaming. Don't you hate that moment when your coffee's still brewing? It's not yet done. Like it's not in your cup yet. Brewing. Hall of Shame gang. Watch the latest episode. The journey to go pro for season 2 begins November 2018 with the NBA 2K League qualifier. Win 100 Pro-Am games with at least a 50% winning percentage during November and compete. Our online application to qualify. Wins using your Pro-Am team in the Jordan Rec Center will count. What's the next step, though? They don't even tell us what's the schedule if you win. What kind of schedule are you looking at if you win? They don't tell us none of that. Like, that's the bare minimum of info possible. It's, it's almost just NBA 2K League, the logo, and nothing else. They basically just told us all those words inside the logo didn't tell us much. Like the bare minimum. Go to qualify, fill out an application. It seems like that should have been the first step because who's trying to qualify for nothing? Like if you already out the gate, don't qualify, why would you start a qualification process? Win 100 Pro-Am games, okay. So you only got 1 month to win 100 games. And it's like shooting shots. Your winning percentage is not going to be 10 for 10. So to win 100 games, if it said play 100 games, that's a lot of games in 1 month. It said win 100 games. So no telling how many games you got to play. Then you play all of those games. You got to have a 50% winning percentage. All right, that's a qualification, stimulation, stipulant. Like, cool, okay, I agree with that. But back to the 100 game, that's a lot of games, and you got somebody who has a lot of time, don't have enough time to do that many games. So somebody got to win it, and whoever win it, congratulations. Because they're going to have to grind to get it. That's for sure. 2K don't have no sound. So I'm not even going to watch the next video. Go straight into the NBA today. And it might be a little behind, you know. But while it's loading up, the coffee is done brewing. Yeah! A special guest has arrived. What's up, old buddy? Been a long time since I left you. Key, step two. Yep, it's true. stop him. But don't worry, somebody will. A quick look around the NBA because the season is started. Trying to rise itself above the ground and gain its momentum. Let's jump in and see some key pointers to note how this story is going. Waited a long time for basketball. Now there's too much going on at once. Football, the grind of the league. But at least we in November, you know. NBA is the grind. Indeed, 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 indeed. So we got pending city. That city being Seattle. Now Las Vegas, we all know, got their clearance uh a few seasons ago. Still kind of looked at as a professional D league, if you know what I mean. But like to see and probably will see more expansion cities, but Seattle's got a good shot at getting in there and it'll balance out the other new teams. So you kind of need, I think this will get passed. You kind of need another one to balance out. I mean, just it'll be more balanced as far as conferences go. Talent, that's the argue, the debate maybe. Is there enough talent to spread it out that far and wide and it be as good and interesting as it is now? Maybe that'll come back to hurt the league. It could. But I mean, at a first glance, right now, looking at talent, all right, so they got some guys who would probably be free agents. They don't have no superstars. Though, Bikes, oh my God, check this out, dude. Career stats. He's averaging 20 points per game right now. He's averaging 20. Let me show you what he did. But look, so take the focus off of this year and look at previous years. Who was this guy? Right? Who was he? He got a shot in Vegas this year. We need recent games. His last game, he dropped 29 points. He had 3 steals, 5 rebounds. Who is this guy, right? Like, why is he not on my team? 33 points the night before that. 29. Look at that. That's 1, 2, 3. The last 4 games, he's been ridiculous. Like, look at those are all-star numbers, bro. I mean, we're in the baby infancy of the season now. So hold the phone before you say Las Vegas don't have any stars yet. I mean, came out of nowhere. If there was no Las Vegas Redmen, there would be no Dwight Bikes. He would not be on a team. And this is a guy who's done. Look, let's go to the beginning of the year. He only got 11 minutes in the first game of the season. You know, the coach is still filling things out. As you can see, though, it didn't take the coach long to say, okay, you're my guy as far as the starter goes. Started him, he dropped 23 on his first start for the Las Vegas Redmen. You know, he came back, dropped 10, but look, he made it up for what he didn't get in points. He made it up for an assist. A nice game here, even though they lost, and they lost by 1. You know, season took a turn for the worst. And then, as far as losses go, they just went down. But as far as him coming out to play, they got their first win against Toronto on the 29th of October. So I mean, they got other guys with potential, but so looking around the league, look, superstar, good, good, talented group of guys. Bulls, nice young talent, a lot of potential star. Look, another potential star. You know what I mean? Like in the in the in this race to compete with Golden State, teams have gotten better. It's made the league better. It's just since nobody is as good as Golden State. It seems like it's just a one-team league, but it's not. Every team in this league has personality. Every team in this league has talent, good talent. Almost every team in this league has more than one superstars, and every team in this league has a star. Even a team like Vegas that just started, and you looked at their crop of guys and it was like they have nothing. Look what happened. A star emerged out of nowhere. So adding another team, expanding another team to the league, do you want to tamper with that? What you got now is really good. It's great. You don't want one or two teams just always hanging around looking like, a rec league. This Carter's still in the NBA, It's something we haven't covered enough. We got to get out to more arenas and get more coverage on Carter just because, this is probably it. If his next game could be his last game, and if it is, we're gonna feel really bad that we didn't get not just more coverage on his career, coverage on his last year. Like we did Kobe. We're glad that we was able to get Kobe. But speaking of the same topic, D Wade, his last dance. Same thing with Wade. But as far as this universe goes, his his friends, they're surprising people with their success. The question is, can it last? But the stroll through the league is just, you know, strolling through and showing the main point about the talent, disposition, about the separation, like, the sprinkling of talent throughout the league. I mean, look, another emergence, you know. So there is no divergence in the aspect of a whole team diverting from the basic formula of talent, stars, and superstars. I mean, the Kings, they're very young, but look at these guys, Look, wow. While they're on their way, while they're stars on, trying to become capital S's instead of lowercase, and bigger stars and more stars behind the name. You got Zebo, 37-year-old, still selling tickets based off of his name alone. You know, you gotta have on your team, even if he's not putting up what he used to, because the way he interacts with the guys, the way the guys interact to him, things st- things that stats aren't picking up. There should be a whole nother stat screen that nobody has that's recording things of that nature. New York, even New York, same thing. Look at that draft pick. I'm not scared to say his name. I'm scared to spell his name. I'm not scared to say it. Chris Taps. Porzingis. Bazinga. Come on, man. Sheldon taught me how to say this shit. But anyway, so other than him, talent though. Talented guys. And then look, you know, before we start to get a little scared, like, okay, well, we got a team who might as well just shrink out of expansion instead of adding a team. Maybe we need to shrink and lose a team right when you're going to think something like that. And not that this should happen or would happen to New York, but you know, culture and history alone would be saving them because it's not the present success. But anyway, a 19-year-old comes and stifles that argument right there. Los Angeles now, goes without saying. Where's the team that, what? Go back to LA. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, LA, went out there and, I did not see Tyson Chandler. And I know why. He's not a free agent on this universe. He is probably uh, not sitting on the bench, but he's probably in the purple and orange instead of the purple and gold. Yes, third string, 36-year-old. He does not belong there no more. He got the memo that LA's probably roster is too full, so they're gonna make room for the big guy. Didn't he know the roster's full now? So Los Angeles has got Tyson Chandler, along with Lonzo Ball, Rondo, Bonga, Josh Hart. We know all this already. Stevenson, the new rookie, Mikhailuk, Bron, Ingram, Kuzma, Beasley, Wagner, JaVale McGee, Tyson Chandler, and before we get to the middle of the year in February and trade deadlines and all that, that's LA. So let's go back to the rest of the league and just, you know, nobody's gonna unprove the point. What we were saying about the talent. I mean, even Orlando, when you would say, okay, Orlando does, no, a new draft pick. Just off it, just nope. He's a 7 footer. He's got long arms. He sells tickets. He's got a new novelty. Just a new personality, a new mystery. It's on. And then you know, so then you got Dallas, a big city like Dallas, big cities like New Jersey. Never should have left. I mean not New York. New York and New Jersey. A lot of Jersey people they're gonna go with Brooklyn. Uh, Denver. It's you're just looking at the team's talent right now. I kind of feel like adding another team may be a bit much since we have Las Vegas. Having Vegas is stretching it out a bit, but I think the league can adapt. Now, adding another one, you know, you're just gonna have games where watch it for the pure love of basketball. It's not gonna be, you know, it's not always gonna be two super teams. Who's gonna win? It's just gonna be professional basketball for the love of the game. You know, anytime you got an extra professional team, you got extra money to distribute, you got extra spots for guys out there who's unemployed to be employed in the world of basketball. You know? And we all know that you can only have so many people in the NBA, and there's other guys out there who are damn good at playing basketball. And just because they're not on the NBA team, don't mean they're not better than people that's in the NBA. Sometimes as good, sometimes actually better. And, a lot of times aren't. But for the ones that are, how could have another franchise that's not gonna hurt? So yeah, that's all the teams. Take a look at Ginobili career. No recent games, man. That's it. What a career, though, bro. What a career. Dropped 48 on James Harden. No, did Harden drop 47? I'm not sure the accuracy of that, but this must on the right must just be present players in comparison to. Let me stop looking at that. Throwing me off. So you're saying he's a free agent, but nobody's gonna call him because I mean, some free agent, there's free agents who's working and training like they're not free agents. They're hoping they get a call. They're trying to do certain subliminal things too to help in the cause. Well, I can't really. I could say for Ginobili, it's done. I mean, anything could happen too. He could lace up his shoes tomorrow, and something could happen. Crawford too, but where are the guys who, you know, this is kind of like a retirement pool right here, more than a free agent pool. So where does that line stop? It stops right there. Aaron Williams is not retired. He's still working out, and I think he's still eating right. So barring an injury, you could get a call. Not even that. Anything could happen. We're looking at guys right now who are unemployed, and if we had another team right now, you know, some of these guys would be getting a call. So the question is, do any of these guys belong to the team? And he would say, yeah, of course. But there's a but in the situation. But what? But at the same time, everybody would be all right. Everything would keep going along if there wasn't. We are the only ones. Nobody else is looking at the retirement free agency pool. The show would just be going on. The world would still just be turning as normal. We're the only. So that's the but right there. A lot of well-known guys. Goes to show you, all of these guys are not on a team right now. So they're in the Hunger Games of their own, man. We just went through the Hunger Games that people who's in the arena getting, you know, getting in the arena and getting shredded to pieces night in and night out. These are guys trying to get back in the arena, you know. And that Hunger Games can be a lot harder because instead of competing against the guys on the court against them and the guys and the guys who have the 13, 14, 15 roster spots, they're battling the whole rest of the world who's trying to get in. You know, they're on the outside trying to get in. It's been 3 years already. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Rookie report. This is an early look. Do another rookie report next month. I like this year's crop though, man. I like it. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It is interesting. Now, we're waiting for a season that the second round can make a comeback. It's almost like you don't need a second round anymore. That's something else on its own, man. I don't understand why the NBA can't have 2 rounds. We have 2 rounds in the draft. Why we can't have second round? That second round, just why the talent in the world overall, just even year in and year out, the second round should be needed instead of looking at the data of the last of a long time and being like, you know what, you can do without the second round. There's not that much talent in the world as we thought. I don't know what's going on with the curse and the hex of the second round. Something's going on though, because more than 30 people deserve to go professional every year. Something, you know. There's more to it than that.